He's got me in his sights.
Who does?
Mr. McAnderson Smith.
How the hell you get a name like that?
I think he spells it with a Y.
Does that make it Smythe? Either way, I'm just gonna avoid saying it as a whole.
I called him man once in the study hall.
Look, alright? This guy, he's tracking me down because he wants to meet with me about my future. Alright? I've turned avoiding this guy into an art form.
Look, dude, don't worry. I can read Smitty like a children's book.
Well, like a picture book?
No, like a young adult novel.
What, like the Hunger Games?
No, something more like in the 8 to 10. You're missing the point, man. He's a gatekeeper. If you manage to impress him, he'll open doors for you.
Yeah, but he got dressed the part. Could probably do better.
Connecticut Casual would do pretty well.
Look, what do you know about this guy?
I looked him up in the old yearbooks. He taught English literature from Michael Keaton to Christian Bale.
Who's Michael Keaton?
Played Batman like 20-something years ago.
Are you measuring time in Batman's?
Batman.
Look, my future is on the line. Alright? What am I gonna do?
Dude, don't worry. Just dress well. He's got a men's fashion vlog, for Christ's sake.
And a Russian novel blog.
Yo, Solange, you are a big fan of bikes.
Jack! I've been looking for you. It's like searching for Salinger.
Look, I'm not a recluse. I'm just busy, you know.
Can we schedule your planning session for college? Do you have any frees this week?
No, not exactly.
I
Kinda
find
booked up.
that very hard to believe.
How about this? Let's do lunch. I can get a table and...
My office.
Okay, well, that's great. What time works for you?
How about lunchtime?
When is that exactly?
Do you even know what your schedule is?
Life is full of coincidences. The odds are 1 in 5 I make it to the right class, and I'm willing to take that chance.
I need to see you in my office right now. You too! Come in.
Hi, Jack. Take a seat.
I'm supposed to say that to you.
I'm taking initiative. Colleges want that.
Okay. Let's get started. Can you describe to me your SAT prep?
Well, how would one describe anything?
Let me rephrase. What exactly are you doing?
Well, I've been working on some vocabulary.
And what are you studying?
I'm studying through osmosis.
Interesting. Describe that to me.
Just reading some books, watching some films, taking a look at some political propaganda, actually.
What books have you read?
You know, the classics. George Orwell.
Did you read Animal Farm?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
Heartwarming.
Really?
Terrific.
What did you think of the main character?
He's very humble, quite radiant, and I quote, some pig.
Jack, Animal Farm is an allegory for the rise of communism. There isn't even a protagonist.
I know it's an allegory for the rise of communism, but I still can't figure out who Templeton represents. If he's Putin, please tell me.
So this is how it's gonna be? I have so much to do and very little time.
I know, right?
You can't avoid this forever. It's time.
I'm sorry I got you angry, and I'll be honest with you. I didn't read Animal Farm. I read another book though. It was about animals and it took place on farms.
We're past that. What do you hope to accomplish at this meeting?
You know, you and me getting along, talking about books. You know, we feel a lot in common.
How?
Here's the thing. Everyone's trying to control us, tell us what to do. And we just want to read books, listen to great music, and try and control time.
No. Here's the thing. You're running out of time. You need to make a plan. Everybody else has one.
You know, I've actually always been a little out of the box.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I was afraid you didn't even know there was a box. You need to make at least a rough plan for your future.
I have a plan. Thing is, I want to keep a lot of doors open. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know who I want to be.
You're convinced that time and wisdom have this symbiotic relationship, that if you just wait, it will happen. That never works. You have to sit down and face it. I know some of the best thoughts are inspired, but you can't rely on that to dictate your life. Now, let's meet again next week. I'm willing to help you work this out, but you're gonna have to meet me halfway.
Thanks for understanding. Sorry I dressed like you.
Well, that's understandable. I know you've read my blog. Hey, that's a really nice bow tie. If you give it to me, the dean doesn't have to know about the pet you keep in your locker.
Rico? You wouldn't dare.
Oh, I would.
How do I know you'll let me off the hook? Once I give you the bow tie.
You don't. You're just gonna have to trust me.
Same time next week.
I'll check my schedule.
I'll find mine.